Hey guys, Darth Glork here, back with part 7, I'm pretty sure, of my Dragon Age Origins Season 2 playthrough. So last time, we did all of the Fade and the Mage's Tower. We officially unlocked Wynn, and then at the end of the episode, we did some talking with our companions. And, yeah, and it was good. And now that the Mage Tower and the Fade is behind us, definitely the worst part of the game is over. I mean, it's not awful, it's just not super fun. And so now getting to the rest of the game is going to be a lot easier because we're no longer having that looming over us, which is great. So off camera, I did some things. I went through our inventory, and as you can see, I got us to 61 out of 90, which is a lot better. I went through our gifts, and I looked them up, and I gave them to people. There was a few that were generic. I gave to Sten, that they are just 5 plus 4 or 5 or so for everybody. And so I gave them to Sten just because. I'm a little worried about raising everyone else too quickly because historically you can break companions if you raise their affection really fast, arbitrarily. Like if you gift spam them all the way to max affection right away, you can break their dialogue so that you get locked out of dialogue. And so you sort of have to slow burn the dialogue and the gifts to get things to happen. Now, I didn't feel bad about distributing the gifts I had because I found these gifts in the game. I'm not using like the DLC to use gift spam from Bodan. These gifts I found while exploring, and I just distributed what I would have had. Even if the DLC wasn't even installed, I could have done that, right? And so that was my idea, so I didn't feel that bad. But everyone's up. I think Sten went up 17. I think Alistair went up 10. I think Liliana got skipped. I think Wynn went up 10. I think Morgan went up 17, something like that. And so we're going to check in with everybody, see if they have anything new pop up. But otherwise, they shouldn't have too much new to say unless there's a new pop-up from things I just gave them.
Something on your mind?
Well, I can officially hit on Alistair now. I don't really want to ask him about his virginity. What changes about you after the joining?
You mean other than becoming a Grey Warden?
You've been a Grey Warden longer than I have.
You know, I asked Duncan this too, and all I got was, "You'll see."
He wouldn't tell you?
Well, it's not that Duncan wants to keep it a secret, it's just that the Grey Wardens don't discuss it much. I gather it's not a pleasant topic. The first change I noticed was an increase in appetite. I used to get up in the middle of the night and raid the castle larder. I thought I was starving. I'd slurp down every dinner like it was my last. My face all covered in gravy. When I'd look up, the other Grey Wardens would stare, then laugh themselves to tears.
I haven't felt anything like that.
Really? Because I was watching you wolf down food the other day, and I thought, ooh, it's a good thing she gets a lot of exercise.
What can I say? I'm a growing girl.
I'll say. I didn't mean it like that. No, don't hit me. I bruise easily. Oh, and then there were the nightmares. Duncan said it was part of how we sense the Darkspawn. We tap into their, well, I don't know what you'd call it, their group mind. And when we sleep, it's even worse. You learn to block it out after a while, but at first it's hard. It's supposed to be worse for those who join during a blight. How is it for you?
Nightmares, yes, I know what you mean.
Some people never have much trouble, but that's rare. Others have trouble sleeping their entire life. They're just more sensitive, I suppose. Everyone ends up the same, though. Once you reach a certain age, the real nightmares come. That's how a Grey Warden knows his time has come.
His time has come?
Oh, that's right. We never had time to tell you that part, did we? Well, in addition to all the other wonderful things about being a Grey Warden, you don't need to worry about dying from old age. You've got 30 years to live, give or take.
Joy.
It ain't. It's a death sentence. Ultimately, your body won't be able to take it. When the time comes, most Grey Wardens go to Orzammar and die in battle rather than waiting. It's tradition.
How cheery.
And you wondered why we kept the joining a secret from the new recruits. There you have it.
Seems a high price to pay.
I suppose it is. We're the only ones who can stop the Blight, however. Is there a price too high to pay for that? You know, Duncan, he started having the nightmares again. He told me that in private. He said it wouldn't be long before he'd go to Ostagar himself. I guess he got what he wanted. I just wish it had been something worthy of him.
He'll be remembered, Alistair, as will the others.
I know. Ending the Blight should make this all worthwhile, right?
Well, I'm not planning on dying in 30 years. Absolutely not. I'm gonna find a cure for this pesky death sentence hanging over my head. That's what my character does on the events of Dragon Age 2 and Inquisition. That's what the Grey Warden's doing, is looking for a cure for the Grey Warden's shenanigans.
Yes? Something you need?
Yes.
Yes?
Okay,
What's
so
on-
she has nothing new. I didn't think I gave her anything, so.
Is there something you need?
Yeah,
I will
this is
answer
like
to
she
the
doesn't
best of
have
my
anything
ability.
new. Well, I don't know. How'd you become a mage?
People don't become mages. They are born mages. The talent just surfaces later. But you are asking how I ended up at the Circle. I was brought there by the Templars, just like many of the other apprentices. I don't remember very much. I was very young then.
What about your family?
I didn't have a family. I never knew my real parents. My earliest memory was of hiding in a hayloft on a farm, trying to keep warm. I was found, and the farmer's wife was kind enough not to send me away. But they had children of their own, and I was never made to feel welcome. The eldest son was the worst. He was always calling me a stray, and throwing anything he could get his hands on at me. And I don't know how it happened, but one day, he just found his hair on fire. Fortunately, there was a large trough nearby.
Serves him right.
He ran screaming, dripping head and all, to his mother. I was shut up in the barn with a bowl of water and a crust of hard bread. The Templars arrived several mornings later.
Ooh. What a terrible experience for a child.
The barn kept me safe from the village children and the stones they would hurl at me. I was afraid, yes, but it could have been much worse. I'll never forget the moment the Templars led me into the entrance hall of the tower. I had never seen anything so grand in my life. I stopped being afraid then. I knew I was home.
Whipped. That's a great story.
Well, that's about all there is to my tale. That's how I came to the Circle.
What was life like in the tower?
I would be lying if I said it was easy. First, there were rules, and we were constantly watched to make sure we behaved appropriately. Then there was the study of magic. We had to cast the spells just so, control the effects completely. A single word spoken incorrectly, a gesture out of sync, and lack of focus. And we needed to have perfect focus, or we would be in danger.
That sounds horrible.
It may seem that way sometimes, but it was the best thing for me. I was given the opportunity to develop my skills, to learn, and there was joy in life at the Circle. The joys of fellowship, in knowing that you were not alone in your struggles. In spite of everything, I was happy in the tower, and I loved it.
Alright. Oh, look at that. I got her to minor. Alright. Now we'll check in on Morrigan. And I don't care about Stan, so. Morgan!
I await your command.
Let's see. So life in the wilds must have been very lonely.
At times, perhaps. A world full of people and buildings and things was all very foreign to me. If I wished companionship, I ran with the wolves and flew with the birds. If I spoke, 'twas to the trees.
But you eventually left.
Such simple pleasures will only enthrall for so long. I recall the first time I crept beyond the edge of the wilds. I did so in animal form, remaining in the shadows and watching these strange townsfolk from afar. I happened upon a noblewoman by her carriage, adorned in sparkling garments, the likes of which I had never before seen. I was dazzled. This, to me, seemed what true wealth and beauty must be. I snuck up behind her and stole a hand mirror from the carriage. It was encrusted in gold and crystalline gemstones, and I hugged it to my chest with delight as I sped back to the wilds.
I can't imagine Flemeth was pleased.
She was not. Flemeth was furious with me. I was a child and had not yet come into my full power, and I had risked discovery for the sake of a pretty bauble. To teach me a lesson, Flemeth took the mirror and smashed it upon the ground. I was heartbroken.
But you were just a child.
And a foolish one. Flemeth was right to break me of my fascination. Beauty and love are fleeting and have no meaning. Survival has meaning. Power has meaning. Without those lessons, I would not be here today, as difficult as they might have been.
Those are harsh lessons to teach a child.
Perhaps, but they were necessary still. To return to your original question, perhaps my time in the wilds was indeed lonely, but such was how it had to be. I find myself at times wondering what might have become of the girl with the beautiful golden mirror, but such fantasies have no place amidst reality. I await your command.
Ooh.
We are in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
I don't know if I should say this. Alright. Okay. So, that's checking in with all of them, and I don't care about Stan, and we checked with everybody else, so... Puppy.
Oh, why, you little...
What?
Your furry friend here took offense at me getting near his food. He snapped at me, look.
It was just a warning. He could have taken your hand off.
Don't you think I don't know it? Sometimes I forget that he's a war dog. That'll teach me.
Puppy.
I once heard a really old legend about how the hound warriors in the days of the old tribes would feed their Mabari the flesh of the vanquished.
He just looks at him.
Well, that's what I heard anyway. It would sometimes be human flesh.
He's like, oh, gross.
Oh, like you can tell the difference. For all you know, maybe you've already been fed something. Someone.
Have you been feeding me people? Stop traumatizing my dog, Alistair. Don't listen to Alistair. He's full of rubbish.
Hey!
Look at what your fool dog placed in my pack.
He's like, yeah.
A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
It's the thought that counts, he means well.
The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
It's a gift. You can't just throw it away like that.
I just did.
More,
I
you're
don't
heartless.
want it, you worthless fur bag.
How dare you? I love him. I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
Don't listen to her, Max. She's just a hater.
Your dog is filthy. I can smell him 50 yards off.
He's a war dog. Good, he will fell our enemies with his stench.
Maybe so. But all the same, I would like your permission to bathe him.
Bathe? Can't you just wave your staff and make him clean?
No, that's not what magic is used for. Just make him sleep over on the other side of the camp. With Alistair. With any luck, that will keep all the stench confined to one small area.
I mean, I don't... bathe him. I'm not against it. It's like, boys, please. Watch Sten and Max. He barks fiercely and lunges at Sten.
You are a true warrior and worthy of respect.
There you go. Finally, someone's nice to him. Trying to find a way through the earth, are we? It's gonna take some time, you know. Well, good luck with that, then. Good luck, puppy. Keep on digging. Alright. Let's go. Let's see. So we're gonna take...
Yes.
You? Nope, not you, sorry. You. And you.
Indeed.
All right, to Soldier's Peak, because I need that chest. Ooh, Denerim. Something's happening.
I bring word, sire. There are demands from the Banorn that you step down from the Regency. They are said to be gathering their forces, as are your allies. It appears it will be civil war after all, despite the Darkspawn. Pity.
Oh my gosh, I know who that is.
I also have an interesting report. There seem to be Grey Wardens who survived Ostagar. How, I don't know. But they will act against you. I have arranged for a solution, with your leave.
The
Hi,
Antivan
Zevran.
Crows send their regards.
An assassin?
Against Grey Wardens, we will need the very best, sire.
And the most expensive.
Just get it done.
I had never realized his little secondary helper guy. That was the dude from Muppet Treasure Island
Here we are.
and Home Alone, and
Soldier's Peak.
I don't remember his name.
Maker's breath. Look at the size of her. What a fortress. I told you the map would get us through the tunnels.
Yeah, I forget his name, but he's the guy from Muppet Treasure Island. He was whatever the main pirate guy was, and then he was in Home Alone 2. He was the hotel guy, and he's been in a lot of things, but I never realized that. That's absolutely who that is. I would bet my life on it. Anyway, I told you the map get us through the tunnels. Just admit it, you were lost a couple times.
I wasn't lost, it's just that the map got soggy. Bah, we're here. So, I'll follow you about, from a distance. This place has the stench of death. I expect there's trouble up ahead.
Gotcha.
Soldier's Peak. Looks like it's seen better days. Better centuries, more like.
Mm-hmm. All right. Knock, knock.
Fall back! Fall back already!
Taking the peak will not be easy, my lord.
I gave the Wardens one chance to die with honor. Instead, they hole up like cowards. We follow the King's advice, then. Starve them out.
But the peak has months of supplies.
Then we wait. When they are too weak to lift their weapons, we will send them to their final judgment.
What was that? Felt a bit woozy there. I'm not mad, am I? You saw it too.
Oh yeah.
I've heard an Orlesian ballad about something like this. A beauty trapped in a dream. In the song, Belisa never wakes up.
Your prissy friend here is making me nervous, Warden.
Don't
How's
worry,
this even possible?
it's fine.
The place must truly be haunted.
The veil is thin here. The circle tower was that way too.
The veil?
That's what separates us from the Fade and demons.
Demons? Thank Andraste you came, Warden. After you.
It will be fine, Levi. Or Levi, but Levi sounds stupid, so it's gonna be Levi to me. He's like, that's my name though. I don't care, it sounds stupid.
It shall be done.
Anyone else want some?
It shall be done. As you say. Very well. It is begun.
Get back here. Is there any more? Oh. It aggroed the guys on the other side of the freaking base, bro. Get over here.
As you say.
Deleted. Alright. Anyways. There's some garbo in there. Alright, one step at a time. I have to get the statue that's on top of the cliff back there, but I was just sort of making sure there was no loot or anything chilling around here. Just because we're already down here, so we may as well make sure that it's clear. Liliana, are you cold, by the way? Your outfit doesn't look very warm. You look great, babe, but I just wonder if you're cold. And I mean, there is snow on the ground. It's probably cold, right? Alright, statue. Okay. We got the statue, and I think there's like a few of them you have to just keep your eyes out for, or something like that. Denerim, the Drake Scale Armor. Companions, Flemis Grimoire. And then Mages Collective is a legion of things. The regulars have a few things. And Soldier's Peak. Yep. Clear his family name. Gotcha. Alright. We are keeping our eyes peeled. Oh, turn off dual striking. I want the ability to have critical hits. I wondered why my character wasn't backstabbing. That's why. It's because I had the dual striking on accidentally. That would make sense because it disables critical hits and backstabs and such things, but increases like your regular damage, I believe. So.
The men's morale is low. My spells are of no use in this matter, Commander.
There is more to leading men than sorcery, Avernus. I will remind them that they're wardens. Men, I won't lie to you. The situation is grim. Our forces outnumbered, our bellies empty, and our hearts are sagging. But we are wardens! Darkspawn flee when they hear our horns. Archdemons die when they taste our blades. So are we to bend knee to a mere human despot? No! I, for one, will never give up! I, for one, will never surrender just to dance on Arlen's gallows. So I propose here and now, in these hallowed halls where generations of our brethren stood vigil against darkspawn and evil, that we send a message to that fat bastard. In this sacred place, proud men, strong men stood defiant, and would rather die than submit to tyranny.
Oh shit.
So brave, even when starving. And my great-great-grandmother stood with them.
King Arlen was a tyrant?
Not much is known of King Arlen. The War of Succession that followed his death, now that was a piece of work. Lasted nearly a decade, and almost burned Denerim and the palace to the ground. Loads of history was lost, but maybe there's answers to that inside. But I've gabbed enough. Lead on, my friend.
Interesting. Alright. Ah, we'll level up. Alright. Valerian potion. Alright. Let's see. Oh my god, dude. Your constitution, bro. I don't really need to give her lockpicking because I'm going into lockpicking, apparently. Oh, melee archer. Oh my god, I can't believe she doesn't have that already. We need to give her more bonuses to archery. Her archery is lacking, to say the least. Some arrows. Alright. back here, you coward. Book is badly burned. You can make a word out here and there, but that's all.
The door won't hold, Archivist.
Almost done. The truth must be told.
What does it matter? We're dead.
Our grand rebellion so close. And to die here, a stillbirth.
We never should have done it. Wardens aren't supposed to oppose kings and princes.
Should we stand idly by?
Another one. Rebellion? What's this about a rebellion? If only the book weren't burned.
Maybe there are other records.
We can only hope.
Interesting. So shield that I probably don't care about. Alright, Alistair. Oh no, yeah, there we go, it's over here. Dagger's garbage, it's just a regular one. No one's using a crossbow, so we can get rid of that. Has a little more defense, but this other one is still comparable, and it has better bonuses, so I think I'm okay with what we have. Second floor. Maybe we should finish exploring the first floor reliably before we move on to the second A. I feel like there might have been, yeah, there is more in the main room. There is this side.
Careful, I think they've seen us.
I'll let Alistair deal with that. We'll deal with all these guys. I got him. Another shield. Another shield. Money. Health thing. Health thing. Alrighty. So, we had a couple of shields. Alright, let's see. So this one is a little bit worse. And then we just looked at one of those, so that's not anything we care about. Alrighty. Now we can go back to the other area. Now that I went the wrong way the first time, really. I should have gone to that other... I didn't realize the other way was a dead end. If I had, I would have gone straight there, because that's obviously normally how I would do things. So, but that's okay. I'd double it back a little bit, but obviously we got some good stuff, so it's fine. Just making sure there's nothing fancy lying around. All right.
Make them pay for every inch, men! Hold the flank! Avernus, we need you!
Nelatep, Obrasov, Sivan, Net,
Andraste's blood! What?
More Avernus! Whatever it takes!
Kei, Kei, Ventosos, Victos!
Press them! Press them now!
Oh, yikes.
No! I command you, fight the king's men!
Oh, so much death, suffering, and oh yes, blood. The veil is torn now. Your soul is mine, Avernus.
Acolytes, retreat now. The battle is lost.
Avernus!
Whoa.
What just happened? Oh no, more fighting.
It'll be fine. The veil is torn, but
These things can have
we'll kill him.
powers. prayers. Very well. It shall be done.
Killing these ones. Backstabs for days. Oh, I got it. I can't kill that one for some reason. Got it. Documents.
The wardens summoned demons. Can't believe it. And my grandmother, she knew.
Wardens don't forbid blood magic. Anything it takes to win.
I believed that my family was better than that. But answers may lay up ahead.
Yeah, wardens aren't against it. They know what's good. Ooh. There was something juicy in there. What was that? Winter's Breath. I don't suppose. Yeah, Wynn. There's no way Wynn is the. Yeah, she needs a lot of. Yeah. Holy cow! And then there's some new armor. Alistair. So he is wearing heavy plate, which is better than what that is. Wow.
Careful! I think they've seen us. As you say. I shall.
He tried to make a run at the squishy people in the back. How dare he? Oh, look. There she is.
Step no further, Warden. This one would speak with you.
Who or what are you?
This one is the Dryden, Commander, Sophia. All these things.
Grandmother?
You have slain many of the demon ilk to get here. This one would propose a deal.
Levi, I'm afraid your great-great-grandmother is possessed.
That, or she's really let herself go.
Yeah.
My great-great-grandmother is dead. I don't know what that is.
Is there anything of the real Sophia left inside you?
This one has tasted her memories, seen her thoughts and hidden places. But she is food for this one. No more, no less.
Wow. And why should I trust a demon?
What is one woman-child compared to your might? Strike me down if my terms offend. A fool this one would be to betray the Warden.
Tell me about this deal.
You can't be serious. There's nothing left of Commander Dryden. She's possessed.
I was just asking.
Your fledgling should mind its place. Meek, subservient, quiet. This one will answer your question. The soldier's peak traps me. This one sees so many tantalizing places in the Dryden's memories. This one would see the world herself. For me to be free, into the old mage tower you go and destroy. In return, this one seals the veil. No more demons, no more enemies. Your peak would be safe. Just let this one go into the world.
What exactly will you do if I free you?
This one will roam, this one will see, this one will feed.
Ooh.
But without me, the veil will grow weaker. More demons, more misery. You choose just one of my kind, or many.
There's no way I'd make a deal with you.
Then you are a fool!
Like, yeah, I was just curious, but absolutely not. Backstabs. Dead. Yikes. Level up. Warden Commander's armor. Let's fucking go.
Finished.
Alright. So, level up for Alistair. More strength. Nothing but strength. Alright. And Templar. That could be good. We'll go ahead and we could go all dispellable effect from those nearby. Friendly fire possible though. I feel like that means I might hit my own guys with this, so like just you know, gets rid of good stuff too. Mental resist, holy smite. We could also just go into shield stuff. I prefer passive over these ones though, to be honest. Alright. Just like jacking Alistair's strength. I need him to have more strength. Because I need him to have access to some of this fancy stuff. Yeah, see, like these. Yeah, he needs 30. He's so close. Alright, and then my love. Ooh, there we go. It's still light armor. Worth it. We can hopefully slowly get her better armor. Still, it's a step in the right direction. Like how Liliana's like, you can't be serious. Like, relax. I just was asking. Talking to them, there's nothing wrong with knowing what she's offering. Wait for it. I got the archers in the back and disabled all the traps. Okay. The danger music going in right now. Ha ha. What up? How dare you run past me? Dang it, they always dodge it. They always dodge it. How dare they? Ability notes. Appears to be an old research of the mage Avernus. They detail a series of experiments in terse clinical handwriting.
Day 32. The subject is not responding to the stimuli. Testing the pain threshold has uncovered nothing. Only 3 subjects are left. Day 82. If only I could reproduce last night's extraordinary success. Electricity is only a catalyst. The blood is the key. Day 97. Energy and blood. Repeated applications have duplicated the results. I conjecture that success can be induced alchemically. But there are no more subjects left. If only I had 1 more, or a dozen. The things I could do.
Yikes. Book. Noxious potion appears to be the culmination of Avernus' horrific research. Promises to unlock hidden potential of the tainted blood you drank during the joining. Drink it! Just immediately drinks it. I'm like, sure, this'll be fine. Mysterious liquid that's who knows how many, like, generations old. Pain racks your body, but there's power in the pain. I missed the rest. You have access to new abilities. Yay. Alright, what exactly did that do to me? I feel like I remember that being a good thing, but don't quote me. Power of blood, there you go. Tapping the power of tainted blood makes the rogue more nimble, able to move more quickly while using stealth, and more likely to dodge a physical attack. Well, that's cool. I mean, some of them is not so useful, but the more likely to not get hit is cool. Tainted Blade. The rogue's blood gushes forth, coating the edges of weapons with a deadly taint. The character gains a bonus of damage determined by the cunning attribute, but suffers continuously depleting health in return. Jesus. Fuck that. Alright, well. But the second one is ridiculous. I'm not spending my health to do that, but first one is kind of neato.
I hear you. Don't disrupt my concentration.
They're like, how is he still alive?
Even now, the demons seek to replenish their numbers. Are you to thank for this welcomed but temporary imbalance?
The old warden mage, you're still alive?
Only just. I have only a short time left.
Careful. This man has dabbled in matters forbidden by the Maker. He may look frail, but don't trust him.
So the Maker told you that, did he? Short-sighted men have forbidden my research, not any god. Enough. Why are you here? What is your intent?
I'm debating whether I should let you live.
And here, I thought you would rescue me. There is a precise mystical balance here. My every breath is dedicated to keeping the tear in the veil from ripping wider. And you would kill me now? Your narrow-minded actions would ensure that this place teems with their kind.
I've seen your experiments.
They were necessary. Any tool, any iota of information that could defeat the fell demons was justified. As a warden, you should know that.
Necessary. Having to relieve yourself after an 8-hour ride is necessary. But there's no excuse for summoning demons.
Charming.
Soldier's Peak must be rid of its plague of demons.
Agreed. This must be the first priority. The only priority.
I want some answers. Actually, I'm here to recover the Grey Warden space.
An admirable goal. But in order to achieve this, the demons must be cut off forever.
I want some answers.
To what questions, I wonder? Ask.
How have you survived these many years?
The Chantry foolishly forbids blood magic. But there are so many secrets to uncover. As my body decayed, I found ways to extend it. But that can only go so far.
Sophia's great-grandson brought me here, Levi. Levi, go ahead.
Master Mage, sir, my family name has been worth less than dirt for over a century. Do you have any proof that Sophia was a hero?
The boy who braved the mists. So you heeded my call. And you are a Dryden. The cosmos has a sense of humor.
Your call?
He was but a boy when he entered the tunnels below the peak. His heart pure, his character certain. In dreams, I gave him the keys he would need. He would be my deliverance.
Just answer Levi's question.
Your great-great-grandmother was the best of us. Brave, charismatic, fiery, utterly devoted to the fight. But still we lost. We fought against a tyrant, you know, so full of vigor then, so blind to consequence. But proof? There's none to be had.
Sorry, Levi.
I had hoped. But thank you, Warden.
What was the purpose of your experiments?
To stop the demonic tide, to correct the miscalculations of the past. Blood magic comes from demons. They could counter every bit of law I knew. But the darkspawn taint, that is alien to them. And it has power.
What power?
The Wardens use it merely to sense darkspawn. A triviality. My research has discovered so much more. Hinted at even greater heights. This knowledge could not only save Soldier's Peak, with it the Wardens could grow even more powerful.
I could try persuading him. This is wrong. You're no better than the demons.
I have done what I must. But let me undo my greatest of mistakes. Let me cleanse this place. Then I will accept whatever justice you feel I merit.
Okay.
So be it. My only request, If justice or vengeance drive you, stay your hand until the demons are dealt with.
Until the demons are dead, we are allies.
That will do for now. We must go to the Great Hall. There, I will repair the damage I caused so long ago. There will be peril. The demons will fight us every step of the way. Come.
Okay. But not yet. Grabbing that. There's a long bow that looked kind of juicy. We need to check it. Just making sure.
It is over.
Haha. Alright, looks like it's just the dude spiked to the wall was the only real bit of goodies there. Alright, so what is this? This is a strength thing, but my strength is high enough that I could actually wear it. Not that I will, of course, because look at my armor. And I don't think Liliana could. Oh, no, she can. She does have the strength for it. But it's medium, though. I don't want to go into medium armor, so no thanks. I want her to keep it light. She's an archer. She doesn't need medium armor. Oh, ability notes. I think we just already saw that. Yeah. Alrighty. Exit the tower, then. We must help this guy destroy the demons. He's done things I don't agree with, but, you know. Though it is a necessity for now. I killed 173 Darkspawn.
We must act quickly. The demons are clawing on the gates. The veil must be closed.
I'm ready when you are.
I will unravel the summoning circles I drew so long ago. Waves of spirits and demons may come through. Dispatch them. I will begin.
Go for it.
First, I must summon the magical energies. I feel them. They're coming.
I'm ready for them. Come here, you dogs. Okay. Come here, creature. Alright. Next wave, bring it on. I will slay the dogs.
Very well.
Level up.
Victorious.
Alright, but first I must level myself up. Here we go, willpower, and then there's the dexterity. And go ahead and use that. Lethality. That's pretty good, brother. Although really I should really start getting better dual weapon. It's because my dual weapon stuff is not very good. Alright, we don't need the crossbow, but Liliana. Oh my lord, that's a better bow. Alright, so she can use the new fancy bow that's actually worth something. Alistair. Ooh, Templar armor. And it's better. Plus, it looks great. Upgrades, baby, upgrades. Upgrades, people, upgrades. Die, you whore! I got frozen. Hang on, I'm gonna sneak around the backside. Start stabbing that booty. Ow. Got her. Anybody else want some of this?
It's over. The veil is strong now. Stronger, at least. I said I'd submit to judgment. And so I shall. Can I be left to experiment in peace?
You must atone. Research ways to help wardens ethically.
With what time I have left, I will do this. It may take months or years for my research to reach fruition. When it does, I will send for you. Thank you for this, Warden.
You've done it, Warden. Soldier's Peak is safe again. That old geezer of Avernus deserves the gallows if you ask me, but people will do queer things to survive. But if he does the proper research, without the sacrifices and blood magic and all, maybe he'll turn up something good. But there was no proof to redeem my family.
Let's see. The past won't offer redemption. Try the future instead.
For so long, I was focused on the past, on answers. But I think I would have been better off had I stayed at home. Enough of that, though. I find myself at a loss. You've got a whole fortress now. I suppose I should start plying my trade again.
Soldier's Peak seems like a lonely place.
It is. In time, it might liven up, though. You're gathering an army, after all. A fortress may do some good with that.
Any chance I could convince you to stay on?
You know I'm no good in a fight, but I'm a fair trader if I do say so myself. My cousins have been looking for a safe place to store trade goods, and the Peak will do nicely. Whatever the Drydens have to offer are yours, for a sizable discount.
Looks like we're done here. A demonic invasion thwarted, a warden base safely rescued. We do good work.
Hell yeah, Alistair. Hell yeah. Can I get a hell yeah? Alright. So, there's some good money from the demon. Ooh, this sparkly painting, I remember. You found an old painting, one dating back to Commander Astrin's times. Perhaps Astrin's history points to this. Recite the Grey Warden of. Ho ho! I got the thing. The stash. A great sword, a fancy sword, a belt, a fancy rune, and money. Let's freaking go, dude. I got the secondary thing. The Shadow Belt. Reduces hostility, melee critical chance. Reduces hostility and melee critical chance. That's really good. That could be really good for me, bro. I mean, the 1 to all attributes is pretty juiced. Chance to dodge attack is nice, but reduce hostility for 1, melee critical is perfect for me. And for 2, reducing hostility is useful because if they would stop attacking me and go after Alistair, that would also be really nice. It would help me get backstabs. So I think that's actually worth it, and I could give this belt to anybody, you know, because it would be good for, I mean, most anybody, to be honest. But I think we might give it to Alistair. So this is stamina regen in combat. Warrior or rogue has to wear it. Plus defense. I think some stamina regen is good for you. Okay, and then that's not it. I need Alistair. Okay, longsword. Tier 3, 840. So it's the same thing, but his has healing effects received, armor penetration, plus damage, weakens nearby Darspawn, armor protection. Ooh, I kind of feel like that sword's better. There's a great sword. I'll probably give it to Sten. Interesting. Oh, with the attribute, he can maybe wear the commander stuff. Let's freaking go, dude. He can wear the warden commander stuff because he with the belt that I gave him, he bumped him up. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Very nice. Alright, well that was lucrative. Alistair got major upgrades. Alright, I think let's go ahead and run back to camp and dish out some of the little bits and bobs that are hanging around in my inventory. Mostly the greatsword. And then I need to shuffle around some runes. And then maybe we'll run back here and then hopefully it'll be set up by then and I can drop off the Interesting. I didn't actually mean to get into all of that. Anyway, but yeah, then we can run back here, and hopefully the inventory and all that will be set up with the chest and the shops and all that, and then maybe we can make use of it.
I have been studying Mother's
Ooh.
grimoire. Do you wish to hear what I have found?
What'd you find?
'Tis not what I expected. I had hoped for a collection of her spells, a map of the power that she commands. But this is not it.
Yet you look disturbed.
Disturbed? Yes, perhaps that is the right word. One thing in particular within her writings disturbs me. Here, in great detail, Flemeth explains the means by which she has survived for centuries.
A spell of immortality?
Oh, if only 'twere so. Flemeth has raised many daughters over her long lifetime. There are stories of these many witches of the wilds throughout chastened legend, yet I have never seen a one, and always wondered why not. And now I know. They are all Flemeth. When her body becomes old and wizened, she raises a daughter, and when the time is right, she takes her daughter's body for her own.
Whoa. So why would she risk sending you with me?
I do not know. Perhaps 'tis as she said, the Darkspawn threaten her as much as they threaten anyone else. Or perhaps she believes that this journey will make me more powerful. According to the tome, if the host is already powerful and trained in magic, it takes far less time for Flemeth to settle in.
Wow. So what do you intend to do about it?
There is only one possible response to this. Flemeth needs to die. I will not sit about like an empty sack waiting to be filled. Flemeth must be slain, and I need your help to do it.
Very well, I will help you if I can.
Then what needs to be done is for you to go back to Flemeth's hut in the Kakari Wilds without me. If I am present when she is slain, I cannot be certain that she will not be able to possess my body right then, so I must remain at the camp. Confront her and slay her quickly. I doubt she will truly be dead even then, but it will take her years to find a new host and recover her power, if that is even possible. The thing I must have is her true grimoire. With it, I can defend against her power in the future. Everything else in her hut is yours.
Do I have a time limit on this?
Not really, but the sooner the better, no?
Got you. See what I can do.
I am grateful. The sooner this can be done, the sooner it will set my mind at ease.
Don't get too excited. I'm gonna need some time. Oh, look at that, level up. Okay, go ahead and give you there, and then one there, I guess. And we're gonna give you the next level of combat training. And give her death magic. Whoops. And then I'm gonna go give, where was Sten? Sten, I have a sword for you. Here, use that. Okay, and then what else needs to be done? Okay, I have to readjust my runes.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
Okay, so not my runes, actually. Mine are fine. Although, really, I could, I could remove the Dwemer one. I think I could remove them both and just start over. So the Master is what? Physical resist. Physical resist, and then maybe that fire damage rune. Give that to me. And then Oathkeeper is equipped by Alistair, but we need to give this one the actual upgrade. So let's go ahead and remove Oathkeeper. And then on this one, you can give him electricity damage. Nice. Okay, beautiful. So now, not that. So now we can do some shuffling. So I just shuffled my runes, but otherwise my stuff's the same. But Alistair was actually getting a new sword. Alright, so now he's using a new sword. Okay, and then Oathkeeper is kind of a cool sword. I'm a little tempted just to keep it, just for, I don't know, sentimental reasons. And put it in the chest. I'm a little tempted. Beautiful. Okay, I'm thinking maybe now we run back to the keep and see if it's set up. Alright. It does look like it's all set up here. The storage chest. Let's go. All right, keep both keeper. I'm gonna keep all of these arrows. Probably just store all those. I don't need to carry them. We're gonna whole store the blood dragon stuff because I can't afford it yet. I'm gonna keep all the usable items on me. I'm gonna store all the crafting stuff because the fact is I just don't need to carry it. Although the only ones in there actually might be like the elf fruit, like some of like the plants and stuff, just in case I make like health stuff, because I think you can do that with that. Store the extra runes, the extra gifts. I don't know what these things are for, a lot of this shit, so I'm just gonna store all that. Okay. Levi.
Welcome back. As you can see, we also
you got it all set
some
up.
good store.
So, sell the junk. Look at that, bro. We're actually getting something decent. Nice. Alright, there we go. That helps the old inventory.
Our family owes you a great deal. You? You're the warden? My family owes you. Any weapons I make, I will sell you for a discount.
Neato. Alright. You have anything juicy? Grey Warden stuff. Warden Recruit Shield, Metal Kite. Studded Helmet, Silverite. Grey Warden Helmet. Wow. These are discounted? Look at the prices on these things. Anyway. These are discounted? These prices are crazy, bro. Alright, anyway. Point is we have access to the chest now, and that's what we care about. Because now my inventory is so nicely empty. Right, so Flemeth needs to be killed, I know that. Okay, journey to Soldier's Pass where a troubled merchant awaits with a deal that may just be too good to be true. Oh, I remember that one is where you get the golem, okay, which isn't super useful. Journey to Ban Loren's lands. There are rumors that a fellow survivor of Ostagar has escaped the prisons of Ban Loren and is seeking the aid of the Grey Wardens. Ban's lands lie in the northwest. Escaped prisoner will likely take in refuge in the deep woods of the estate. Okay, I don't remember what that is at all. That one might be the one like the return to Denerim thing. So we could go to, what is that? That's King's Confidant. So we could go to Ban Loren's lands. Maybe? Because I don't know. Sure. Let's do it. I have no memory of what this is. But it'll all need to be done anyway, right? So, whatevs. This might be, we might begin, obviously we got intercepted, but, this might be Antivan Crows. Zevran. Yep.
Oh, thank the Maker. We need help. They attacked the wagon. Please help us. Follow me. I'll take you to them.
Suspicious. Okay, let's go. I believe you. This is me falling for it. It was a trap! Whoa. Not good.
We must not exhaust our supplies. Come, let us end this!
Look there, a cunning trap. It's a trap. Look there, a cunning trap. It is begun. It's a trap.
Sure is. Yeah, what do you think about that, huh? Fools, that got a little hairy though. A lot of our health was low. Elven assassin is wounded and unconscious but alive. You could tie him up and talk to him if you wanted. Wake him up and talk to him.
Oh, what? I rather thought I would wake up dead, or not wake up at all, as the case may be. But I see you haven't killed me yet.
That could be easily rectified.
Of that I have no doubt. You are most skilled. If you haven't killed me, however, you must have kept me alive for some purpose, yes?
I'll ask the questions here.
Ah, so I am to be interrogated. Let me save you some time. My name is Zevran. Zev to my friends. I am a member of the Antivan Crows, brought here for the sole purpose of slaying any surviving Grey Wardens, which I have failed at, sadly.
I'm rather happy you failed.
So would I be, in your shoes. For me, however, it sets a rather poor precedent, doesn't it? Getting captured by a target seems a tad detrimental to one's budding assassin career.
Too bad for you, then.
Yes, it's true. Too bad for me.
What are the Antivan Crows?
I can tell you that. They are an order of assassins out of Antiva, very powerful and renowned for always getting the job done, so to speak. Someone went to great expense to hire this man.
Quite right. I'm surprised you haven't heard much of the Crows out here. Back where I come from, we're rather infamous.
Not for being good assassins, I see.
Oh, fine. Is that what you Fereldans do? Mock your prisoners? Such cruelty.
You came all the way from Antiva?
Not precisely. I was in the neighborhood when the offer came. The Crows get around, you see.
Who hired you to kill us?
A rather taciturn fellow in the capital. Logain, I think his name was. Yes, that's it.
Does that mean you're loyal to Logain?
I have no idea what his issues are with you. The usual, I imagine. You threaten his power, yes? Beyond that, no, I am not loyal to him. I was contracted to perform a service.
And now that you failed that service?
Well, that's between Logain and the Crows, and between the Crows and myself.
And between you and me?
Isn't that what we're establishing now?
When were you to see him next?
I wasn't. If I had succeeded, I would have returned home and the Crows would have informed your Logain of the results, if he didn't already know. If I had failed, I would be dead, or I should be, at least as far as the Crows are concerned. No need to see Logain then.
If you had failed?
What can I say, huh? I am an eternal optimist. Although the chances of succeeding at this point seem a bit slim, don't they? No, I don't suppose you'd find that funny, would
you? That's so fucking funny. Although the chances of succeeding at this point are a bit slim, don't they? That's so fucking funny. Why are you telling me all this?
Why not? I wasn't paid for silence. Not that I offered it for sale, precisely.
Aren't you at least loyal to your employers?
Loyalty is an interesting concept. If you wish, and you're done interrogating me, we can discuss it further.
I'm listening. Make it quick.
Well, here's the thing. I failed to kill you, so my life is forfeit. That's how it works. If you don't kill me, the Crows will. Thing is, I like living. And you obviously are the sort to give the Crows pause, so let me serve you instead.
Can I expect the same amount of loyalty from you?
I happen to be a very loyal person. Up until the point where someone expects me to die for failing. That's not a fault, really, is it? I mean, unless you're the sort who would do the same thing, in which case I don't come very well recommended, I suppose.
What's to stop you from finishing the job later?
To be completely honest, I was never given much of a choice regarding joining the Crows. They bought me on the slave market when I was a child. I think I paid my worth back to them plus tenfold. The only way out, however, is to sign up with someone they can't touch. Even if I did kill you now, they might just kill me on principle for failing the first time. Honestly, I'd rather take my chances with you.
Won't they come after you?
Possibly. I happen to know their wily ways, however. I can protect myself as well as you. Not that you seem to need much help. And if not, well, it's not as if I had many alternatives to start with, is it?
What would you want in return?
Well, let's see. Being allowed to live would be nice, and would make me marginally more useful to you. And somewhere down the line, if you should decide that you no longer have need of me, then I go on my way. Until then, I'm yours. Is that fair?
Very well, I accept.
What? You're taking the assassin with us now? Does that really seem like a good idea?
Don't worry about it. We could use him.
Alright. Alright, I see your point. Still, if there was a sign we were desperate, I think it just knocked on the door and said hello.
Welcome, Zevran. Having an Antivan Crow join us sounds like a fine plan.
Oh, you are another companion to be, then? I wasn't aware such loveliness existed amongst adventurers, surely.
Or maybe not.
Sorry, bro. She doesn't play for your team.
I hereby pledge
She
my
only
oath
plays
of
for
loyalty
mine.
to you until such a time as you choose to release me from it. I am your man, without reservation. This I swear.
Hell yeah. It sounded like it a good plan. Alright. And he joined the squad, just like that. Alright. Lots of craftables. And some potions. Cool. Alright, we survived the ambush, recruited Zevran. Which is neato. Not that it matters, I'm not going to carry him. Not that it matters or much. Take a closer look at the unarmed man. You were surprised to recognize the uniform of King Kaelin's honor guard. A memory comes to you. You fought alongside this man at Ostagar. Take a closer look at the guards. The guards wear the uniform of Ban Loren, a minor lord well known and little loved for the fluidity of his allegiances. Join the fray. The guard. Oh no, I already saw that. Oh god, he's not alive. Hey, what's up? Come here, you bastards! I needed him. That's not the right way. Hang on, I figured it out the way. Come here, you bastards. Ooh, someone rolled up. Get him! Take that. Alright. I'll get to you in a minute. Soldier's helm. Alright. Win. More magic. There's stabs that I need to give you. Yeah, I'll go ahead and go right for death magic. That'll just give her more heal options. Alright, so Alistair needs more strength for that. All in due time. I'm like going right for strength on him. So don't worry about it. Up close, the man's face is unmistakable. You remember him as Elric somebody, a member of Kaelin's honor guard at Ostagar, and a close confidant of the king. Interesting.
Thank you. I didn't expect the band's men to notice my escape so quickly. I tried to hide here in the woods, but there wasn't time. And now I'm a dead man.
I tried to help.
You were there in Ostagar. You know how things went. For me, it was either this, or die in some darkspawn's belly, or be hung as a deserter.
You deserted?
I dare say most people think the same of you and me, if not worse.
True.
I fled the battlefield when Loghain betrayed us. I abandoned my men, and they died. And Kaelin with them. He was my king, my friend, maker. All that time in Ban Loren's prison. And I couldn't stop thinking about all they suffered that one dark night at Ostagar.
It's not your fault they died.
I know. Even had Loghain's men not turned their backs on us, the Darkspawn were too many. Even Kaelin, for all his bravado, knew there would be no victory at Ostagar. The king entrusted me with the key to the royal arms chest. If anything were to happen to him, he said, it was vital I deliver it to the wardens.
Is this chest important?
The royal arms chest. It's where Kaelin kept his father's sword. The one he always said he'd slay the archdemon with.
Oh.
More than that, There was a secret compartment where he kept documents concerning his dealings with Empress Celine and the Orlesians.
Do you still have the key?
The Maker has a sense of humor, doesn't he? I suppose it's for the best, however. Had I kept it, it would be in Ban Loren's hands by now.
But you said Kaelin entrusted it to you.
I was afraid. I thought I would lose it on the battlefield, so I stashed it in the camp. Please, it's probably still there.
You don't think the Darkspawn found it?
I hope not. Would they know how to work the lock, even if they did?
The Darkspawn are more cunning than we give them credit for. But the king trusted that lock with his secrets. I'd guess that the contents of that chest are still intact.
The key's behind a loose stone at the base of a statue. I'll draw a map for you, so you'll know where to search.
You'll be taking me along, won't you? Call me sentimental, but I left behind some dark spawn that really deserve a sword through the middle.
Oh, don't worry, you're coming.
The events at Ostagar still haunt my thoughts, Warden. If that is where we are headed, I would like to accompany you.
You two will come with me.
That the king's documents do not fall into the wrong hands. As for Marik's sword, it is too powerful to be pawed at by those monsters. Same for the king's other arms and armor. And if you happen to find Kaelin's body, see it off. He was our king. He shouldn't be left to rot amidst the Darkspawn's filth.
Rest in peace, brother. Alright. We have our objective. We return to Ostagar to claim our lost items and honor the fallen human king. He was not my king, but he did not deserve to die. He seemed like a good man. Oh, look at this.
Ah, a fellow traveler of the fair lands. Are you a seeker, perchance? My packs are light, but I have a tome of strange origin. The Deus V Eternus, rumored to be the last message to a sinful world from the Maker himself.
Not so strange. I have 5 copies. Did you sell a few copies in the Circle Tower?
I have no idea what you're talking about, and neither do these large men carrying swords. Get them!
Uh-huh. I was about to say, I must have this book already, because my character doesn't seem impressed.
It shall be done.
I just realized what that guy's name was. Yeah, we found him, people in the Circle Tower got sold this, like, crappy book and stuff. Oh. I just figured out who he was. He was the guy that was selling a crappy tome. Cameo cowl? What? Cunning and health regen in combat. Defense, mana regen. I don't know, mana regen's pretty good though. They both look ridiculous, so not like we really need to worry about her. Not like we have to worry about her looking good. Well, mana regen in combat is just really good for a mage, so I think we're all set with that. Whoa! Immediately attacked.
As you say.
All right, you can go deal with the warrior.
Very well.
Alistair, why the hell did you not deal with this guy when I was dealing with the guy in the distance? What the hell?
Something about returning here makes me feel old, Wyn.
And what exactly are you implying, Alistair?
What? Nothing. No, I just thought...
You just thought I might be an expert at feeling old and could share some sage advice.
I just mean that I was a different person then. I believed him, you know? That it would be a glorious battle that we'd win.
I did too. We were all a little bit younger the last time we were here.
Well, not you. You've always been old.
With lips like that, son, you'll be lucky if you live to be half my age.
You're having a serious moment there for a second. But it immediately just doubled back on that. Alright, well, this will be a good place to call it. When we come back, we will be exploring Ostagar, honoring Kaelin, and dealing with all of that, and getting some closure for all of us. So that'll be good. Plus, we're going to get some sweet loot for it, which is going to be awesome. And look forward to that. Anyway, that is going to call for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the content today, and we will talk to you guys later. Oh, did I just collateral that guy? Yeet. There, you go first. He's like, I think it's clear, man. You're good. As the great Bob Ross would say, what a happy accident. Later, idiots. I could hear Darth Vader in my head. I have you now. No, walk it off, bro. You're okay. It was at this moment that he knew he fucked up. That was so perfect.